Hello, my brother. How you doing? So, man, today I would like to speak with you about the importance of real-life human connection. For some time, man, I really struggled with going outside. I just resisted it so much, man. I had so many fears of seeing people, like particularly, man, people like ex-girlfriends or even like teachers, old teachers of mine, or neighbours who want to have small talk. I was like, no thanks, man. You know, it's interesting. As I've become more, I guess, spiritual in a certain sense, conscious, I've developed this weird part of me which is, yeah, like resistant and avoidant to really tell people who I am, because I notice myself not thinking that other people get it. And of course, man, this is completely delusional and very naive. Maturity on this path is seeing that other people do get it, even if you don't think they get it. So my life these days, man, like what makes me feel alive is seeing people in person, feeling their energy, which used to freak me out, but now it lights me up. And sometimes, man, I'll have an in-person connection. Like I'll just spend, a good number of hours with one of my best friends, and I'll be like, oh my God, dude, I feel so connected. I actually can't believe I don't do this more often. When you connect with someone, dude, and you really connect with them, I want you to notice how you feel. It sort of lights up your whole emotional system. You feel awake. I like to say it lights up your soul. Because have you seen when you finish speaking with someone and, maybe they didn't expect you to say hi or something, and you said hi and you guys are speaking now. Like, the person has such bright eyes. They're like, oh, thank you for connecting with me. I needed that. I actually had it this morning. I wouldn't say I needed it, but I really benefited from this connection, man. So I was walking on my morning walk, and there was this dude who I could see in the distance, and I always try and say hi to people. And so I was like, but I was a little bit timid this morning, so I kind of half said hi, and he said hi right back. I was like, interesting. And then I looked at this dude and I was like, wait a second, I think I know this guy. And we stopped, and he's one of those people who you know from your childhood, but it's been a while, so you can't really place them. But you can kind of sense, like, I know this guy, I know them from somewhere. And he ended up being this dude who, when I was younger, I always used to play football on the street. It was just my thing. I used to love it, man. That was what made me feel very alive, and always with that human, real life connection, because I was always with my friends and stuff, or just even a couple of little brothers, not my little brothers, but other brothers. And this guy, he'd always, with his van, he'd always drive past, and like we'd say hello, and he'd say hi back. And it's so interesting that he recognized me. He gave me that look, like, I knew you as a kid, and so I will always see your childhood innocence. I will always see your beautiful young soul. And, it's nice when people, it's almost like how your grandma will treat you. It's like they'll forever they just know you. They know you, right? So that energy is what I experienced today, man. And the look on this guy's face when I responded with, hey, man, like, dude, good to see you, was so interesting. Dude, I've noticed this recently, actually, man. Sometimes I've been speaking with people and their eyes begin to tear a little bit. And it's nothing to do with me, man. I'm not doing anything magical or spiritual. Although maybe. I don't think so, though, man. But I noticed, like, when people are starting to feel connected, we feel emotional. It's really good. It feels nice. It's emotionally cleansing. It's like if you haven't felt connection in a while, when you feel connected, you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling all the emotions I'm meant to. That's it. That's what it is, really, man, isn't it? You're meant to feel this stuff because we're meant to interact with other human beings. One of the downsides of being on the spiritual path and really kind of spending a lot of your time meditating and contemplating is sometimes you can go without that social connection, that real life human connection. And you know, I sometimes feel very emotional, and even just when I'm speaking to clients and I'm speaking to them, and I'm like, oh man, I feel emotional because I feel so close to you. That, you know, I feel that a lot actually, man. The more I meditate, the more pure I am in my own self, my own vessel, in my own life. The closer I feel to the person, the quicker I feel connection. Really, it's because there's no distance between my soul and you. That's where you've got to operate from. To make this happen, you've got to live from your soul. After I finished my exchange with that brother that I met earlier, I went on and I reckon I saw about, it was one or two other people, I think it might have been two, different guys who I saw on my walk. And they looked a bit like me when I began my walk, a bit grumpy, a little bit like, don't really feel it today. But because I just connected with another brother, I was feeling alive. I was feeling loving. I was feeling spirit. That's what it is, man. You feel spirit. Spirit. And I gave some of that energy. No, I didn't get much back. I said hello. And that's the thing, man. You got to let go of people, you know, saying hello back. For a long time, and I used to get fucking pissed off with people if they didn't say hi back. I mentioned this in our last video. When I was doing more cold approach and stuff like that, I don't do as much of that anymore, to be honest with you. But when I used to do it lots, I used to always warm up by saying hello to other people. And sometimes I get the most beautiful responses. It's like someone was waiting for me to say hi to them, or, you know, just another person. However, sometimes, man, I used to get some reactions. Some people used to look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Some people would just look confused, threatened. Some people would just look a bit blank, like they're so in their head that you saying hi to them is a bit like, you know, that you're waking them up. And yeah, I noticed I would actually, so one time actually, man, I pressed a little bit. Like, this guy didn't say hi back the first time, so I kind of said hello again, like, hey, hello to you, say hello back, motherfucker. Yeah, man, he didn't say hi back. But it's okay, man. I learned that day, like, okay, interesting. I really try to force that. You can't force it, bro. You can't force it. It's a learning. It's a lesson. You know, that you cannot interfere with other people's experience and need something from them. You gotta let other people have their own experience. But that's another video. So, man, more insights on real life human connection. So, oh man, I would honestly say that it changes your state of consciousness. Because what does it do, man? It actually lowers your fear. Social connection, real life human connection, will lower fear, anxiety, stress. It's that moment of realization where you're like, oh, dude, everyone else is like me. Everyone else is just thinking about some bullshit. Everyone else is worrying about stuff. And even if they're not worrying, like, people are just human. They're human. Not too long ago, man, I actually saw someone I used to go to school with. She was maybe about 2 years above me in school. And for some weird reason, man, I'd fallen into some self-deception where I thought that she was going to be this scary corporate lady who would be really cold and you know, not even acknowledge me. But you know what, man? I saw this young woman. I saw this person a couple of days ago. And like, again, I kind of timidly said hello. Not really properly committing to it. And she stopped. And she said, oh, I barely recognized you. Hey, how are you? And again, dude, everyone wants to connect with you. So the learning here is to not stifle that impulse to say hello, because what it creates is an opportunity for you to, first of all, see through all these delusions that you may have. I know I have them. I still have them, man. But it's to then help the connection happen. And really, man, I just mentioned that point about, seeing through your really it's delusions and self-deceptions. And I must admit, man, I have always had this. I've always just projected a bunch of stuff onto other people. And I'll be completely real, man. This person, I had projected so much just like, it sounds weird, man, but just a lot of serious stuff onto them. And I think it's because I was expecting our conversation to be really serious about work and stuff. And I didn't want to do that, man. But instead, when she spoke to me, she was just, her energy was so normal, so human, so neighborly, you know what I mean? It's so funny how we think of people in our heads. Oh man, it's so interesting to see through this, to see through your own mind. That's what it is, man. Real life human connection helps you to see through your mind. So we're going to begin to wrap this one up now. My final insight for you is going to be this. If you're stuck, if you feel stuck, my brother or sister, if you feel anxious, if you feel in your head, everyone is the same. Everyone is the same, man. And you are here in life to be with other people, to connect with other people, to feel one with everyone. You know, man, you've known your whole life how important connection is. So listen to that wisdom within you that knows that connecting is safe and it's one of the best things for your mental health. Honor yourself and honor your mental health, honor your spiritual health, man, by connecting with other human beings. The ultimate thing really is to do it for them, not for you. But you'll help yourself in the process, of course. All right, my friend. Take care. Lots of love, dude. And as always,